Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Carl Lusk, and we're going to talk about the Rolling Fork Iron Horse Festival, which will be taking place in New Haven on September the 14th, correct?
That's correct.
Now, it's the second Saturday in September every year. This year, it seems to be later than normal because Sunday was the first, and it's kind of like back farther, but it's always the second Saturday, right?
Always the second Saturday. It has been since its inception in 1991. So
91, so it's going on for a few years.
it has been.
Now, I know you've been involved for quite a few years as well, and you actually called a parade.
I do, and I've been involved, well, we came to New Haven in 1993, in the spring of 1993. So my first Rolling Fork Iron Horse Festival was in September of 1993.
So, okay, great. Now, tell us a little about, it seems like it's a long name, Rolling Fork Iron Horse Festival, but it's actually named for two different things down there, the Rolling Fork as well as the Kentucky Railway Museum, the Iron Horse, right?
Right. Sort of the beginning of this was the Rolling Fork raft races, and some folks will remember those.
Okay.
And folks decided that that was a lot of fun, but really and truly what we needed to do was to have an event that was family friendly and that simply gave the folks of the community and the surrounding area an opportunity to have a good time.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the 2013 festival, and as we said, it's going to be on Saturday, September the 14th, and we have some of the different events that are going on. There's always, as we said, a parade, but there's a lot of pageants and a lot of stuff happening.
A lot of stuff happening. Actually, we'll kick off on Saturday morning with a 5K run-walk event. It's sponsored by Thomas Nelson High School cross-country team. We can still take entries for that. You don't have to be a runner. You can walk the course, or you can run, or you can run for a while and walk for a while if you want to. It's like a fun run. It's a fun run 5K, and there are prizes for each age division winner. If you're interested, folks, and want to register for that, if you'll call New Haven City Hall at 502-549-3177, 502-549-3177, and just let the folks there at City Hall know that you'd like to register for that fun run walk event on Saturday morning.
And it's at 8:30 is the actual event?
It begins at 8:30. Be there a little bit early, certainly, and go forward from there. We used to have a lot of entries for that too, Gary. By the way.
That's great. Good.
But it's not too late. Not too late. Folks can still.
And, you know, I bet it's a nice course down there too. There's a lot of pretty land down in New Haven.
There is. There is. And the course is well marked and so forth and so on. The folks from Thomas Nelson take care of all of this. The proceeds go to help the expenses of the cross-country team and so
that's
forth.
terrific.
So they do this as a community event, but also as a fundraiser. So entry fee is very nominal.
Okay. And then what do we move on to?
All right, move on to opening ceremonies at 9:30 there by the Town Country Bank in New Haven. And after that, at 10 o'clock, the kids area will open up, and there'll be inflatables there, games, face painting, concessions, the kids zone there with all sorts of youth and family events right there behind St. Catherine's School Gym, just off of Center Street. Mm-hmm. So that follows our opening ceremony, if you will. Also at 11:30. We have a magic show there in the kids zone, the magic of Wally Bell. Now, you may not know who Wally Bell is. Wally Bell is a very, very good magician, but he also is the director of facilities at our local Flash A hospital. And Wally can make just about anything appear or disappear, and he has a great show. He'll be doing two shows, one at 11:30 and one at 12:30. Also at 10 o'clock, the baby contest for babies from newborn all the way to 48 months will take place there by the bank on stage there off Center Street right across from City Hall. And you can still pre-register for that. That number we gave you earlier for City Hall is the number to call, 502-549-3177 to register for any of these particular events that we'll be talking about here. So the baby contest for infant through 48 months, 4 years. Pre-registration is required. That's from 10 to 11:30. And then at 11:30, the Little Miss and Master contest for ages 4 through 7 in the same place. Again, pre-registration, same phone number, if you will. Following that, at noon, is the Little Princess contest for ages 8 through 10. And again, the registration, pre-registration is required. The Princess contest is at 12:30. These are for girls 11 through 14. And then at 1 o'clock, the Iron Horse Festival Queen contest occurs. These are for girls from 15 to 18. And again, if you contact City Hall, you can register for that if you are at all interested. Other things that are going to be going on that morning will also include a local artist art show in the public library, the new public library there in New Haven on Center Street.
Beautiful building.
It is indeed, and it's a nice venue for an art exhibit. So local artists will exhibit their paintings, their pottery, and so forth and so on from 11 until 3 in the afternoon. So you can walk in, you can enjoy something else, and then while you're there, just walk in and enjoy the art exhibits as well. Also at 11:30 a.m., we're looking for Dan Kelly from Springfield, Judge Dan Kelly, and some friends of his are going to play gospel music from 11:30 to 1:30 on the second stage, as we call it, up there by the New Haven Baptist Church. So that's always well attended. People enjoy that, and Dan and his friends are excellent musicians, and we're always happy to have them as well. I mentioned Wally's second magic show at 12:30. And don't forget about that. But the other thing that's going on all day too, we've got food booths, we've got craft booths, all up and down Center Street there, and it really is an opportunity to just walk up and down the street, see friends you know, meet new friends, eat a little good food,
That's right.
enjoy the booths, and come out.
And the weather's supposed to be very nice.
Yes, it is. In fact, it's going to be mild, I think, in the 70s.
Yes, so that'll be spectacular.
Then at 2:15, the annual parade will kick off. This year's parade Grand Marshal is Artie Braden. Folks may know Artie. He's lived in New Haven all of his life. He is the current Bethlehem High basketball coach. He's been involved in coaching and teaching all of his adult life. And gosh, he's got 300 plus career wins throughout his coaching career. So we want to honor Artie. He's had a great influence on local youth in the area, certainly.
That's great.
And the parade then will wind up, if at 2:15, somewhere around 3 o'clock. We certainly can still take parade entries, but you need again to call City Hall with those, 502-549-3177. And there are particular rules about the parade and so forth. If you call that number, you can get all of that parade information. But there are float entries with prizes. And of course, a lot of folks may have an antique or classic car and want to put that in the parade. We've had some horse-drawn vehicles in the parade as well. And so just, again, call City Hall if you're interested in being in the parade. But please, you have to pre-register for that. If you don't register, we don't know who you are, and we don't know that you're coming to the parade. We don't have any idea about that. So to be fair to everybody and to have a really great parade, please call City Hall and pre-register if you wish to do that. Now, we're into the middle of the afternoon, and that gets us to a dance exhibition by dance pros here from Nelson County at 3 o'clock from 3 to 4. At 3:30 to 5 on the second stage up there by the Baptist Church again, Elvis and Meatloaf will perform. Actually, these are a couple reenactors, if you will. The Perkins brothers.
So it's not the ones actually really with us.
the Perkins brothers do a great job, and they'll be featuring songs by Elvis and Meatloaf. And so if you enjoy that kind of classic rock music, check that out as well. We're also going to have the Bourbon City Symphony from here in Bardstown. This is a local symphony orchestra, and they're going to be playing. I don't have that exact time on my schedule here, but they're going to be playing in front of the Baptist Church. They're on the steps and the porch of the Baptist Church in New Haven. And this is a wonderful, wonderful thing that has started here in Nelson County.
That's great.
These folks are all volunteers. They play their own instruments, of course, and they play a variety of music, both classic, semi-classical, and what folks might say more modern music, if you will. But great talent there, and I think they'll really put on a good show. I don't have that exact time, but I know it's during the daytime, and I believe that it is either right before or right after the parade. But if you're there for the day, don't worry. You'll get to hear the symphony, and I hope that you will come out and enjoy that as well. So a lot of different kinds of music here, Gary.
Yes, that's great. So it's a full day of festivities.
It is. We haven't even finished up, but we go forward, and from 4:30 to 5:30, there's a line dancing exhibition by the Highway 210 Hillbilly Stompers. They've been with us every year, and they enjoy that line dancing, and the folks that enjoy watching that come out again. Another musical venue, if you will, and certainly something that everybody can kind of get into and not necessarily get out there and dance, but when they do Rocky Top, you can clap along with them for sure. Then at 7 o'clock, we take a little break there from about 5:30 or 6 to allow folks that have performed during the day to pack up and so forth, and let the band for our closing concert get set up. And this year's closing concert from 7 to 10 is by a band that I have not seen, but I have heard by recording, and these folks are good. The name of the band is The Suede, and they've played at a number of local venues in Nelson, Washington, and Marion County. So they've got a following, and they're quite good. They're quite good musicians. So come out. There'll be a place so you can get up and dance there if you want to, or you can just sit and enjoy. Bring a lawn chair with you, and
free concert.
It's a free concert. In fact, everything is free. The only thing that for which there's a charge is the 5K, and that is to support the cross-country team at Thomas Nelson. But everything else is free. So, you know, people can say it's a cheap date, but it's a whole lot of fun.
That's right. It's a full day of festivity. It's going to be in New Haven for the Rolling Fork Iron Horse Festival. And one more time, the phone number to call if they want to register for anything. 502-549-3177. And of course, the Railway Museum will be open and the train will be running too. So obviously we expect that, but we wanted to give you an overview of everything else that's going on that day. And I hope folks will turn out. People, we had really one of the best crowds we've ever had last year, and people just enjoyed themselves. And it's just a chance to do something that's a lot of fun, doesn't cost much money, laid back, family-oriented opportunity. Great. And it's the 2013 Rolling Fork Iron Horse Festival in New Haven. I've been talking with Carl Lusk about the festival. Come on out on Saturday, September the 14th. Thank you very much.
And thank you, Gary. Appreciate it.
This has been Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.